If you'd like a personal private reading from me, and I do an amazing soulmate reading as well, you can contact me via my website. I will put that link in the description box below in a moment. Right. Let's first have a look and see what is happening for you guys in March of 2022. Right, let's see. Okay. I need to move that out the way a bit. Okay, that was the card that came out in the beginning. And you have an interesting little development here that also showed up in Cancer yesterday. Right. Okay, there's a common thread running through at the moment, definitely. So you get the Three of Fire, which is abundance and things looking good and making long-term plans. So it's probably quite a positive vibe hanging around at the beginning of March. You feel inspired. You feel the future is bright enough for you to make plans. You feel like things are starting to fall in your lap even, okay? There is a need for striking the balance. You might find that you are pushed to do it, or you might find you take up those reins all by yourself, and you find a balance between work and play, a balance between going after things and just relaxing a bit, generally a need for balance in life, okay? So you're definitely going to find yourself either striving for that, or people and situations will be pushing you towards finding that balance in your life. Not too much work, not too much play. Generally speaking, Leos tend to do the very hard work, and then forget sometimes to play, and then they play and they go all into the play. It's striking that balance somewhere along the line. Leos put their hearts into things, totally put their hearts into it. Whether it's work or play, they put their heart into it. So it's striking the balance somewhere in the midst of all of that. The Queen of Fire is saying, trust your capabilities, okay, and stretch your wings. So you may be pushed into a situation where you are in uncharted territory as such, and that you feel challenges you a little bit. Don't worry, you've got it. You're perfectly capable. There is a saying on this card. What is it? Assert your don't underestimate yourself. That's what I was looking for. So don't underestimate yourself, okay? You have what it takes to do this. But you are going to be stretching your wings. You're going into uncharted territory, but it's good for you. It's going to expand you. And the Two of Fire speaks about collaborations and partnerships, but being able to stand on your own 2 feet as well. So you're not going to this partnership or collaboration because you're desperate or you totally need the other person or organization or whatever. You're in on very equal footing. You can stand totally on your own, but to the two of you together, whether it's 2 companies, 2 people, whatever it may be, you make for a great team, okay? And the Unity card speaks about using traditional methods to get ahead. And this partnership is probably quite a traditional partnership. So you're signing some kind of contract, I should imagine. There's hierarchy involved here. There's working your way up the ladder, or there's formalities involved. I'm hearing formalities. The Five of Water says you might feel a little constrained by this, but there is potential here, and keep your eye on that ball, on the potential of this. So whatever partnership this is that has you feeling maybe it's a bit constraining, there's great potential here if you keep your eye on that ball and don't focus on all the paperwork that needs to be done. Don't make it feel like the paperwork is going to bog you down and you're going to hate it. It's not going to be about that. There's amazing, amazing opportunity to be found in the middle of this. Because your final 2 cards is the King of Water and the Wheel. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fate is turning. In this particular deck, the Wheel of Fortune is a very positive card. To saying, as the Wheel of Fate turns, it is bringing something wonderful into your life. The delays in your life are over. Your life gains traction. It starts moving ahead at warp speed, I would say. And the traction that it gains and the direction it's heading in now is positive, right? But it is fate that is involved here. And the King of Water is the kind of person, and this is the archetype which you will be embodying in the month of March, is comfortable with their feelings. They're comfortable and at home with their feelings. They're benevolent, and they're comfortably so because they are comfortable within themselves. So they find they can relate with the people around them very comfortably. They don't feel threatened. Okay, they're quite comfortable in saying what they need and what they want and where things should be going. They're perfectly comfortable in that. So it's a very nice reading. So let's encapsulate it, right? So you're definitely going to be stretching your wings in March. But stand your ground because you're good at this. You've got it. It's not a problem. There's some kind of collaboration or partnership which has tradition written all over it. So I'm seeing contracts and I'm seeing paperwork. Don't let that make you focus on what you don't like, because there's an amazing opportunity to be found in this partnership, okay? One which you could possibly, there's a blackbird flying around here. We call them drongers. He's flying outside the window at the moment. Birds always mean important message. So don't let the focus become on the traditional side of it and you feel hemmed in and closed down by this and these are feelings, okay? Because there's a lovely, wonderful opportunity here for you. There is the need for balance, though, trying to strike balance in your life in March. Make sure that you get rest if you work too hard. Make sure that you play when you're working too hard. Make sure you laugh as much as you take things seriously. But life will probably be dishing that up to you and the opportunities to nonetheless. Okay, so let's have a look and see what relationships have in store in the month of March. Like I said, some very similar energies showing up here that have in, I think I did Cancer, Virgo, and Libra so far for March. Very similar energies. Express your love. You have the opportunity in March to tell someone how you feel. Okay? It's going to be coming up, so make use of it. Right, let's see what else is showing up here. Okay. All right. Okay. Right, interesting. So, like I said, off the bat, straight from the beginning of the month, you're going to have an opportunity in March to tell someone how you feel. So, gain some clarity on it. Stop rehearsing what you're going to say, because it's going to be happening very soon, okay? And it's something that you want. So get the clarity about it so that the situation can present itself in the prime way for you, okay? And you are primed and ready to say it when it comes. These two cards together tell me this is a pivotal moment in your relationship life, whether you are about to get into one, looking to get into one, are in one. X marks the spot. Life, the universe has dished up a moment in your life in March that is pivotal. It'll change things immensely. Be ready for it. Have clarity on it. You're going to get the opportunity to express your feelings. There are children involved here, one way or the other. There could be dogs. I always say that's tiger. They're going to play a part in this. There's no separating them from this situation. They play an integral part in it. You're going to get to know your partner on a whole new level, whether this is somebody new or someone that is already in your life, via a heart-to-heart conversation. You will get the opportunity to have an in-depth conversation with this person. And when you do, you gain insight into this person. They gain insight into you, and it re-establishes, or it establishes, a very deep bond between the two of you. So, shall we recap that again as well? March comes up and brings you the perfect moment, okay, to express your feelings to somebody, whether you're in a relationship, want to get into one, just about to get into one. Have clarity on what you want to say to this person, okay, because it's coming up very soon. There's somehow children or very precious pets involved in this story. They play an integral part of the story, and you need to keep that in mind, okay? But you're going to have an in-depth conversation with this person, a heart-to-heart conversation, maybe even more than one. And as you get to know this person through these conversations, and they get to know you, you're going to find that the bond between the two of you deepens. Nice story. It's a very important conversation, this, because you got this card with it. The worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work here. Right, Leos. Interesting reading. Big month for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you for watching, listening, liking. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I'll just repeat again, if you'd like a personal or private reading from me, including also I do soulmate readings, amazing soulmate readings, you can contact me via my website. I will put that link in the description box below. Sending you hugs and blessings for March. We'll speak again soon.